Sup, Chaos72 here for another Chaos Toy review. Taking a look at the premium Bandai Yomotsuheguri Lockseed set from Kamen Rider Gaim. A bit of background about the Lockseed itself. It is used by Kamen Rider Ryugen Yomi. He gets a different undersuit with slight alterations and it's given to him by Ryoma, aka Kamen Rider Duke, to fight Kota Katsuraba, aka Kamen Rider Gaim. And this thing rivals the power of Kiwami, the Kiwami Lockseed and Kiwami Arms. The downside is it drains the user's life energy, which is why in the show, when Michi uses this, he starts kneeling over in pain because this Lockseed is literally killing him to get the energy it needs to be on par with Kiwami Arms. So let's take a quick look at the box before we take a look at everything else. We got a nice face shot and upper torso shot of Kamen Rider Ryugen Yomi Arms. We get a nice look at the Lockseed, Yomotsuheguri Lockseed. And this is a premium Bandai item. Under here just saying what's in here, and then it's a DX Lockseed and it works with all that. Another look at Kamen Rider Ryugen Yomi Arms. And here's what it looks like on the toy. So, let's take a look at the Lockseed. And as you can tell, it is a recolor, no different molded, of a Budo Lockseed, where it's got the nice little flame design. It says LS Yomi instead of LS9. Sorry, I was taking a look at my Budo Lockseed. It's got a nice golden paint here and a maroonish red here instead of the purple. And here's just a look at a candy toy of Budo, but it will do the job nicely. Just showing that it is a straight up recolor. Back, same sort of deal. And it is a DX since it has an on and off switch, and it has the DX hinge. And before we get into the sounds, now one thing to mention is I'm not sure, I've seen one other review where this is a thing. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be designed, just because the Lockseed was difficult to get off in the show. But this button's a little, can be pressed in to trigger the sounds, but not the opening gimmick. But let's take a look at the faceplate. And this is just a recolor of Ryugen, which, weirdly enough, if you watch Gaim, no one but Ryugen has these sounds. This and the normal Ryugen faceplate are the only two faceplates that do the "Hi" sound in the Sengoku driver. The only other one that shares a similar body type is Marika, but as of right now, we haven't seen her use a Sengoku driver, so I imagine if she had one, it'd be a Ryugen one, but as of right now, we have not seen any other Sengoku driver user have the "Hi" sound. But it'll do the same thing as Kamen Rider Ryugen's faceplate. And if you didn't get, I joined Gaim pretty late. Kachidoki was like fresh into the show. I made a pun unintentionally. I'm sorry. So I didn't get a lot of the older toys. Like, I don't have a DX Budo, but this was kind of a way I got a DX Lockseed for Kamen Rider Ryugen. And it came with the faceplate. So if you can track this down for a decent price, not a bad way to get a Ryugen faceplate. So, let's take a look at the sounds. And since it's a premium Bandai, it has show clips in the back. It has Michi dying sounds. So it has those sounds. So now I don't have the Muso Saber, but all it's going to say is Yomotsuheguri power and Yomotsuheguri charge. So let's. Now, here's one thing I would like to mention. Bandai thought ahead about Lockseeds not being able to open, and as a note, for Lockseeds that may get a stuck stiff hinge or something, is that this opens, so you can just plop it in there. This is all right. Just as a note, you can just put it in there. But let's turn this on. Let's put on our Ryugen faceplate. Now it says something along the lines of fruit of the dead, yomi yomi yomi, because this is known as the hell fruit, or the fruit, yeah, the fruit of the dead, something along those lines. So that nice eerie voice, which absolutely sold me on this lock scene. Now let's go into the attacks. See, but if not, you can just take it out. But let's take a look at the Lockseed. Now again, looks just like Budo, and down here you get the Budo Ryuho and the Kiwi Gekirin. Now, for some reason, which is never truly explained, while Ryugen is in this form for the brief time that he has access to all of the Overlord weapons. Now, it's never really stated why this is a thing. Maybe at some point when this was going to be introduced, he was going to be given to him by one of the Overlords. I don't know, but yeah, so can I recommend this set? Yes, if you can get it for a decent price. I haven't seen this thing go for crazy amounts of money, but it does require having the Sengoku driver if you want the full enjoyment out of the main part of the toy. But I tracked it down for around $50 to $60. Your mileage may vary. So if you need some, either a DX, Ryugen, Lockseed, or just the faceplate, this is an easy recommendation. If you just want to get the normal Budo, then since this is a one-off form, it's an easy skip if you just want main forms or something. But for me, this was an easy go just because I needed the faceplate and I have a DX. Lockseed now. But now, since I have this faceplate, I can do something like this with my candy toy. Now, I know it's not show accurate with this plate, but I can get the sounds needed. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next review.